Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
Hey, get ahead, stay
What's
ahead right
up?
here.
This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting off in the National League East, Randy Johnson got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets, 3-1. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. Anibal Sanchez grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping Washington get past the Marlins, 2-0.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now at the plate, Schoolboy Kid, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Michael Conforto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike two. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner, an outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Big Daddy Oil Can is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit well towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the two-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Number 19.
Now at the plate, number 19. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. No balls and one strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Cano is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
One and two. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Deion Sanders. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Deion.
Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. And right out of the gate, the Mets will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Sanders aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Marisnick is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Hank Aaron. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kidd has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are two gone. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
At the ball. We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so...
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the pitcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And now a pitch on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Hit in the air to center field. Marisnick on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Max Fried. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And 1 gone now in the Atlanta third. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Coming to the plate now, Austin Riley. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Kidd will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Deion Sanders. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Leading off play ball.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch two bases into three. Stepping in now, Hank Aaron. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oil can has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Marcelo Zuna, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Marisnick is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. In now, Big Daddy Oil Can. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now here's the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Hey, look out as he threw behind him at head level. It's ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches. So here's the cleanup hitter. Number 19 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Set to deliver the 0-1. One run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Again, a 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The next 0-2. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2. So here's Pete Alonso, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
The 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Striding into the box, Travis Garneau, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is line to left. Kidd is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Albies hits a little over the 270 mark. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Ronald Acuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone.
With one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cole Hamels takes over to start the into the box now. Deion Sanders. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. At the plate, Hank Aaron. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends.
Let's play ball.
Jerry Familia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and next will be the imposing power bat, Freddie Freeman. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now that's popped up. Alonso over to his right. One away. Now batting, Ozzie Albies. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Tyler Flowers is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And a relay to the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Now in the box, Austin Riley. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Long throw to third.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Deion Sanders. Driven nicely into the gap. And the runner will score from second. And he's safe.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Michael Wacha takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. So now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. High and deep to right center. Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Mike Soroka will come out and take the ball.
Play ball. 3. He's out.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Hank Aaron.
The right fielder.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kidd is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. His career line against Wacha. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Wacha looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. This year against right-handed pitching, Ozuna is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Atlanta used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
The final line score for our ball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. Into the box, Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
First pitch, 7-11.
Behind 0-2 now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And there's one away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 0 for 5. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Down into left center for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like Leroy Hage will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games. But this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Fouled away. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the season, Taylor is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it. As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Hit sharply on the ground. Turner's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Mlb.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. So digging in now, Freddie Freeman. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Taylor is under it, and he makes. So here's Cody Bell.
Way to go.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Fouled off. Price ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Leroy Hage. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's Echeverria now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't get him. Settling in now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line to shortstop. Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hage over at second. Echeverria on at first with 2 down. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah!
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid that
Play ball.
Leading off the inning, Deion Sanders, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the first pitch here from Price. Here's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Taylor to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping in, Hank Aaron. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. So up steps Ozzie Albies. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 on a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. High in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. The relay. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Stepping into the box, Tyler Flowers. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Flowers is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
This is line to left. Bellinger is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Struck him out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Will Smith. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. And there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Play ball. 3.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Leroy Page.
The pitcher, Leroy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bellinger's on his horse. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is Bellinger. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now at the plate, Gavin. Leading off the inning, Deion Sanders, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. The relay. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. At the plate, Hank Aaron. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Price ready with the 0-1. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Mlb.
Standing in, Ozzie Albies. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Price ready with another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Price sets his sights. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Marcell Ozuna will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ozuna, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
At the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one's down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. They trail this one 1-0. A.J. Minter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
A.J. Minter.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading off.
Acuna digs in now. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Swing and a liner. Line hard to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake McGee is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Mitch McConnell is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 78. Mitch McConnell.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Taylor at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Deion Sanders.
Ready for another shot now, Deion Sanders. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple, but it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Hank Aaron.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hank Aaron. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Tying run headed home. Now the relay home. Tag not in time. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Line towards center field. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves. A.J. Pollock will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Play ball.
Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Austin Barnes will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 15, Austin Barnes.
All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Tyler Flowers.
Now here it comes. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Travis Garneau will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Travis Garneau.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Adeiny Echeverria, and it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He's ready. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Nope, ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers 1. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 52, Will Smith.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The center fielder, Brett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, and there's 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Here's the first pitch to him. Corey Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 3-1.
Full count.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and a strike. Two and one now to Mookie. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And another foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. A.J. Minter claims the win out of the pen, his first. Will Smith closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
1 run on 3 hits.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Braves will try to wrap up the Mitch McConnell, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. McConnell has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
Turner is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home. And he is in there.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Forkball misses. 1-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Freeman stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Popped up. Back behind second. Hernandez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 3-0. Randy Johnson gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here.
Leading up.
Second inning set to go, and next will be the pitcher, Randy Johnson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Standing in, Austin Riley, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he makes the stop. The second for 1. Not in time.
The batter, number 7.
Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when it...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bellinger looking up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
So now to the plate, Sammy Sosa. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that retires the side.
Leading up.
New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. high in the air out towards shallow right. Betts in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Mlb.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Albies, 23 years old, is making a bid to make the All-Star squad this year with this strong season. He's currently the second leading vote getter amongst second basemen.
Yeah, and he's been...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Randy Johnson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys...
Leading up.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Deion Sanders. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Line to the right side, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. And the runner back easily. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Runner goes for second. Liner in there for a base hit. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now back, right fielder.
At the plate now, Sammy Sosa. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And that misses 1-1. Seven runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bellinger is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd.